Hi. Hello. Hello, hello. Wait, but I hope you enjoy your 539th seltzer. Got me running around everywhere right now. Impromptu cooking. I really wanted to though. I wanted to make this today. I actually kind of have to make this today. I'm doing this partially because I have to, but also, I mean, I don't have to, but I kind of have to. I think these bell peppers are barely, they might have a day left in them, and we're gonna put them to good use. Hopefully. We're gonna also improvise a little bit on the recipe, but we have a base recipe to follow. All right, let's bring ourselves in. Let me turn this off for now, because we're not gonna need a close-up right now, do we? Hi. Whoa, voice crack, puberty all over again. Hello, hello, hi. I don't know how loudly to speak. I don't have my, I changed the way that my sound works, but I made it so I don't hear myself, so I don't stutter as much. I'm going to see if that actually works. Peyton also enjoyed 354th seltzer. I could see that. Maybe I can make the text. I should make my TV chat different than my PC chat. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'll remember. No, I actually don't remember things. I write them down. my new phrase. It's true though. I don't remember things. I do write them down. There's one. And also make TV Chatterino bigger. So I can actually see. There we go. Oh, I realize I can also, why don't I just look at chat on here? I forget that's an option. But hi. Also, Madison, thank you for the sweet words. And I hope you enjoyed 218th seltzer. All of these seltzers in the hundreds right now. I'm cleaning currently, but I'll be back sooner than later. That sounds good. I'll be here. This is going to be, I don't think this is going to be a very simple-ish recipe, I think. So basically, the TLDR of it all is we're going to have some peppers. We're going to roast them a little bit. We're also going to be making some rice and some ground beef with like some spices and onions and garlic and all the yummy things. And then we're just going to mix the rice with the beef and all the seasonings and stuff, and then put those in the peppers, top it off with some cheese, put that back in the oven, let that cheese melt. And then I have a nice late dinner. All right, let me see, hold on. Let's see what our playlist is gonna be tonight. Oh my God. Otter, hi. Hello. Oh, actually, I can work with this. It's nice. I didn't know the song, so I was like, I don't know where it's gonna go, but I wanted to have something more relaxed. Birthday's tomorrow. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. I'll wait until you finish cleaning and stuff. So sure you want to get that done, and then I have things to ask. I always get so excited. So many birthdays coming around. I love it. I love it so much. Happy late birthday though. Don't roast the peppers. They have feelings. I've already written some jokes down, so they're gonna have to receive some of them. They're gonna have to hopefully not soften up too much in the oven, because they're gonna need some thick skin or something. I don't know. That one wasn't one of the ones that I wrote down, but I have them. I have them in here. I'm very sick, so I'm here. Oh my God. I hope you feel better, first of all. I don't know what kind of like sick you're feeling. Like there's some sick of like just like not feeling well mentally. There's sick of like stomach hurts. There's sick like feverish type sick. There's a combination of every single one. But I do hope you feel better. Whatever works as a remedy. I hope if stream's helping, then I hope I can be a good distraction for you tonight. Also, Chelsea enjoyed 155th seltzer. Oh, I was gonna prepare myself another seltzy. Good reminder. We're gonna need Italian seasoning for this, which I don't have. So I looked up what's in Italian seasoning, and luckily I have all these spices. Unfortunately, most of them are not in Italian seasoning, but I think it's a pretty decent combination. I got way more than this. Just I have a lot of other things that just aren't in, but I think these are gonna be good for the meat. I think this is gonna be we're just gonna put like a teaspoon of each thing, and then maybe like an extra teaspoon of oregano. And hope for the best. I don't want this one to be too strict, because I would like to do this. I feel like every time I've had stuffed peppers in my life, they've been like nice and like, they've had like a good like oomph to them. Like they're like filling, they feel like they're substantial. I mean, you're having rice with it too. So I want this to become something that I can also make without having to look up the recipe every single time. That's kind of one of my goals when it comes to not all the recipes that I do, but some of the recipes that we make. If they're close enough or if they're flexible enough, then I like to make them. I like to have them in my mind as like I have the general idea what I need to do, and then I can play around with like the spices that I have available. I don't need to measure too much because at the end of the day, the goal when it comes to my dinners on a weekly basis are not having to use a ton of different things, not having to wash a ton of different things. I think for the last stream, like for example, the tacos that we made, amazing, and I will definitely like do that process again, but I wouldn't do that process every time I want to make tacos. I would do that process if I'm like hosting a taco night and like I want to like, I want to do more than what I can, than something that's already pre-made, I guess, just to like put my heart into it, even though buying the ingredients at the store is probably going to do the same thing. Like you can get refried beans, you can get canned refried beans for like $1 a can, probably less, instead of spending like overnight soaking and like an hour and a half of low boiling and stirring and mixing spices in there. You can just get it ready. So there are alternatives. I'd probably spend more money on the ingredients and putting it together than I could have just buying the thing. But I like I like the experience of cooking. I also I like the control. Like I like knowing like how this stuff is made. So I do like to do these things at least once, and then so I know the future if I want to do it again, I know what to expect. Like now I know if I want to make like each of the things that we made. Tortillas, for example, I know how easily I can make them. Corn tortillas at least. I haven't tried flour tortillas, which I would also like to do. Not for like tacos, but just for like wraps. Like I would love to make, I would love to be able to make like my own. The Chipotle like burrito tortilla is so, I want to be able to do that. It's so big. Now my tortilla press is not big enough to handle that, but like I want to be able to make tortillas that are massive. I would say that I'm pretty good at rolling like wraps and stuff. I think I'm pretty good at like making a burrito, but I want like a really big one. I want to be able to like really just kind of wrap that shit up and then put some tin foil to really seal it in, give myself the experience, but doing it at home. Yeah. Though another part about doing these things at home are that you get so much more. So like if you are looking at it cost-wise, I don't do it for the cost, I do it for the experience. But if you are looking at it cost-wise, you get so much food. You might end up spending a little bit more money than if you were to go and buy like a platter of what you're making at home at a place. But you end up with like 5 portions worth compared to the single portion. So like it ends up all like overall being cheaper. But like again, when it comes to like doing these things on stream, I do it for the experience. I do it for just like the fun. I like it a lot. But that is another aspect to it. Yeah, if anyone's looking to like make any of these. Oh my God! Wait, I was at school. I got dizzy, and I've been like, oh my God! But I had cereal, so I'm cured. Do you feel? Do you feel like you've been like able to eat in the morning and stuff? Sometimes I go like I'm feeling like off during the day, and when I say off, like I'm feeling like my brain can't function, and I'm feeling lightheaded and everything. And then I'm like, wait a minute, it's 4 p.m. and I forgot to have my food today. But do you think the cereal like replenished a good amount? I need to cook more. It's really I like cooking a lot, but I need to choose. I need to know what I'm making. Also, Callie, enjoy your 30th seltzer. I feel like I didn't get to read that one. I hope it is delicious. I still need to make my other seltzer. I'm gonna fill this up with water and then grab another seltzer. And we're gonna just carbonate it right there. But I like cooking. I like to know. So for example, I planned out these meals. So I think on Wednesday we'll do our dumpling stream. I have the ingredients for it. And then today I went out. Today was so nice out. It was so nice out. My God. Oh my God. The weather, it was like 80 degrees outside. It was sunny. It was kind of like, it like drizzled a little bit at one point. But like, it was very nice today. I am sweating a bit. I could open the windows over there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when we get there. But yes. Also, Jackie, enjoy your 220th seltzer. Hi, my best friend just made stuffed peppers and they slapped. Oh my God. I hope that these compare. Because we're gonna have a little bit of improv in this recipe. But if anyone wants to see one of the recipes, so this is not going to like hard follow any specific recipe, but it's gonna be pretty close. The one that I linked is like just about what we're doing. We just have like a little bit of twists and turns in ours, but like very small twists. Like it's like some slight curvatures. We're still on the same road, but like maybe we're driving on like the little bumpy rail on the side that's supposed to make sure that you don't swerve too much. We're just going to be hanging over there, maybe into the shoulder a little bit, but all in all, we're still taking the same road. We're going to end up at the same destination, hopefully. I've never done this before, but I've had these peppers, and last time I had peppers, I did not get to use them in time, and they ended up going bad. Well, the last one ended up going bad. I tried to salvage them by like snacking on them, but I didn't snack on them fast enough. I snacked on like 2 out of the 3, so I have 3 peppers here. This recipe is for 6. If I have any extra filling, then that's just, I can use that for food tomorrow. I think I'm definitely gonna have leftovers for tomorrow. I think these peppers, I don't think I'm gonna finish all of these. Apparently you can also prepare these ahead of time, by the way. You can like prepare the filling, you could prepare the peppers, and then when you're ready to roast, you just put the filling inside the pepper, drizzle it with the cheese, toss it in the oven, you're good in 20 minutes. So, you know, it's something if you have some time, if you're like hosting and you wanna make it for a meal, like later for dinner, you have people coming over. I keep like referring to things as if like I'm hosting because I keep cooking large portion sizes. I have had a total of like 4 other people ever be in my apartment so far. And one of them was Passion. Like, there's not that many, you know, and the other one was Amira, and then I have like my parents. Like, there's not, I haven't, but like imagine if I was hosting, this is what I would do. I just keep saying things. This is also my last onion, but I've had it sitting for so long that I'm not gonna need to use it too. So really this recipe is kind of being done out of necessity. I'm doing this because I need to use these ingredients. And also because I've been wanting to make stuffed peppers for a while. I also want to make stuffed jalapeno peppers, but I need to get gloves before I do that, and jalapeno peppers, because I'm not burning my finger skin bits again. That was too much burning for the night. It was more of the discomfort. The burn was fine. I could deal with the sensation of the burn, like it wasn't like agonizing, but like going to sleep like this with my like fingertips up, hoping not to touch anything, is not fun, okay? I like to get in my comfy position. I found out how to make my arm comfortable when I sleep. I have a pillow. I literally, like I snuggle a pillow, but it, not only, no but, it's just only Anne's here. And it helps beforehand, like I used to like not know how to sleep on my side, because like I would always be crushing my arm, but for something about, maybe it's a combination of my mattress too, maybe my mattress is soft enough for it, but like if I just try to sleep on my side, like my arm gets jammed, but if I sleep on my side and have a pillow there, and I kind of like tuck my arm under the pillow, it's like, it's perfect. It doesn't, there's no pain anywhere on my shoulder, like I don't know what it is, because I'm still crushing it technically against the mattress, but there's something about it. I don't know, maybe it's like forcing me to be in a position where it's just, it's good. I have no clue. Also, Katie, enjoyed 291st seltzer. I don't know if I said that one out loud. I read it in my head beforehand, and I was like, I'm gonna say it at the end of the sentence, and I ended up talking for like 4 minutes, which is also my bad. Pretty much, the nurse said, no school tomorrow. A win is a win. Although, I do hope you feel better, and I hope that you know, you're able to catch up on anything that you do miss. But like, I remember when I was in school and I did get sick, it was like really great for the first day, if I wasn't too sick, of course. And then eventually it's nice to see people again. Well, I think I just really like the attention. I was so shy, yet I love the tension. This is my first time ever wearing this shirt. This is one of the shirts that I thrifted that I've yet to wear. But I really like the color of it. And I like that it has like a logo on it on the front and on the back. So like, it's not as much of like a plain tee. But I don't know how it's gonna be with like sweat retention. So we'll see how sweaty we get. I am sweating underneath this. I don't know how much of it's gonna make it through, but we're going to pretend like we don't see it, if anything. Karisha, enjoy your 11 cells. That's a good one too. And Nikki, hi, I already know what this next message is going to be. I'm done with regular tax season. I am so happy for you. When you say regular tax season, is it because like, is it like people who like file for extensions? Or is it like there's like another tax season for like corporations or something? I don't know how it works for corporations. I am a human. Yeah. Also, Nikki, enjoy your 95th seltzer. Your Spotify group finally got verified today. Ooh, wait, oh my God, wait, do you publish music on Spotify? Let me see, I want to know what emote that is, but I can't. Wait, I can actually tell because I have the Twitch chat open on here because they updated stuff here. Oh, it's incredible being able to like see this up close. I was so shy. God, it's the shy emote. That's so funny. I was so shy. Wait, is there no chat on screen? Yams. Hey, wait, I don't see a chat. Is there no chat on screen? Hold on. You know what? Maybe it's for the, I guess it's not. You know what? Maybe it's for the best. Maybe I did this. I'm trying to see it from here. I feel like it should be there. I guess it's not on there. Well, I guess there we go. Corporations are due. Oh, March 15th. Oh, that was wow. But also many extended there too. So many extensions. Got it. Do people extend like every year? How to I mean, you don't need to get into it. Not to make you, like you literally just finished like working on all this stuff, so you probably don't want to talk about it more. But something that I'm curious to know that I will look up probably afterwards is like when you file for an extension, like what what do you do? Do you is there a fee? Like, is it just like is it like all you have to do is ask, or like there's a cost in some manner to filing for an extension? I gotta go look that up, but after this. But I currently, that's not anyway. You fill out a form, that's it. Oh, so it's just about like saying pretty please. Very good to know. I do, but it's satirical hip hop. Interesting. Whenever I think of that, I think of like those old like YouTube rap battles, the history rap battles. Oh my God, I forgot about those. Now I'm gonna eat ultimate chocolate cake. You are about to have just an exquisite experience, and I know you know. Do you know what that makes me want to do? That makes me want to have like a chocolate. I want to make a cake. I want to make a cake again so that I have it handy. I almost bought a ton of bananas today so I could start letting them get ripe so that I can make banana bread soon. But like I feel like I hate but I love it whenever I make a cake or any large dessert, especially the ones I make on stream. It's almost always for me. Like it just ends up being here, and like I said, I'm the only one that's here. So like, it really is one of those things where you can have as much as you want in a sitting, where the thing that ends up stopping you is like maybe the pain in your stomach from having so much so fast. But then you get over it in like 5 minutes, and then you just have more. It's the endless supply. It is quite the treat. Our debut album comes out on 4/20. That's so funny. That's soon too, I think, right? I believe. You don't even have to say please. I'll put a pic in Discord. It's amazing. Oh, please do. God, I'll drool over that. I have, oh my God, wait, I think I have this itch that I need to use. When does it expire? Well, actually, I'm gonna need these. Here we go. Do I need anything else from here? I mean, we could really put whatever we want in here. We could throw some corn in here, but I don't want to, let me see how much corn I have. Let me put these here. There we go. When does dulce de leche expire? This is a jar of dulce de leche that I brought back from Uruguay that I've had. I got it in November. I have until, okay, the dates are reversed. So I believe, the second one is a 9, so I believe it's September, I think. I should probably have it sooner. It's either September 5th or May 9th. I feel like what I should do with that, so when I want to start using something, especially in my fridge, because I have my fridge organized in like particular, like in a way, I have different things in specific sections, but my top rack is like my leftovers or things that I've opened. And I've been starting to like, especially with my vegetables, like I have my vegetables in their own drawers, but now I've been taking the vegetables that I think are going to go bad soon, like I've had for a really long time, because I often like miss them or neglect them, because again, they're tucked away in drawers, and I take those and I put them on the top racks. Every time I open my fridge, they're visible, they're in front of me, and it's a reminder that, hey, these are gonna go bad soon, I gotta use them, because I really wanna not waste any more vegetables. But yes, on the album we talk about our local Chuck E. Cheese shutting down. R.I.P. Chuck E. Cheese. I remember I had a YouTube video filmed at a Chuck E. Cheese back in the day, probably over a decade ago. Just imagine Filthy Frank, but worse. Oh my God. Wow, really throwing back to like YouTube days. Let me refill this. I'm assuming that saying that is really smart. The end gives me two possible meanings. I'm like, it isn't or it is. But either way, yeah, it's been helping. It's been helping because I keep like, especially my greens, they keep like, I could keep opening my drawer and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I have this entire pile of like different bags of different greens in here. And then like the ones at the bottom or in the back are sitting in a pool of like brown water that they've been like leaking out. And I'm like, damn, I like forgot that I had this completely. But I realized if it's in my face, there's a better chance of me doing something about it. I'm gonna move some of the stuff out of the way too, so it's easier to like clean up as we go along. We're gonna start soon. We're gonna start with our rice actually, so we can just kind of have that handy and ready and not have to think about it. So we do need to cook it beforehand. I did find a recipe where you can kind of prepare the rice. Let's bring you over here. I never bring this. I make the seltzer there all the time, but I figure since I'm on stream, I like to do it in front of you. This is drink mate. But yes. But yeah, my fridge organization, I remember when I first moved in, I was like, I want to do, when I was moving out, when I was moving in, but moving out of my parents' house, I was like, I want to do something. Now that I'm starting on my own, I'm like, I want to see, because like in my household, I mean, shout out to my mom, love her. she doesn't really know how to like throw things away, like when they're beyond expiration. She does know where everything is, which is incredible. It's a talent. She's incredible at all of these things. But she also has so much faith in food's ability to stay fresh. Where like if you go into the pantry, like you will find some things that probably expired in like 2015, not most things are good, but it doesn't take a lot of work. It's like my mom will like know where something is that like you haven't needed in like 2 years, and you're like, oh my God, Miles! Hi. Sorry, hold on, let me mute this. I'm making some seltzer. I'm my drink mate. Where's my, hold on one second. Sorry, I have chat over here. Well, I have chat over there too, but I'm doing it on here. But hi, I hope your stream went well. I was in there during cozy times. I'm sorry that Rim had some issues at the start. Possibly, I didn't make it past. I was setting stuff up, and I started at some point around there. But also, hi and welcome in. Oh my God, there's so many seltzers. Okay, wait, I'm gonna mute myself for this. Let me mute myself for a second. Sorry, it's just gonna be loud. Yeah. I think I've successfully unmuted. Okay, sick. I just want to make stuffed peppers this week. Fantastic, because we're going to be using our leftover ingredients. The Johnny Star Martini. But welcome in, everyone. Sorry. This is why this brand is also elite. Because you can detach from your machine and you can put your machine away. Although I don't bring out my machine usually. I just like to bring it out on stream because I like bubbles. I like bubbles. And I could do this to make it even more fizzy. But yeah. Okay, wait, I missed so many things. Welcome in, everyone, by the way. I hope you had a wonderful, cozy Monday in Miles' stream. We are making some stuffed bell peppers this week. Today. I think I'm doing another cooking stream in I think on Wednesday. I'm gonna be making dumplings. I think on Wednesday. I'm definitely making them this week, but I'm not sure. I thought there was that AI pin. I haven't seen it. Like I've been seeing it on Twitter lately because of like people talking about the issues with it, I guess. But like I didn't see anything beyond it. I've only seen like the tweets and the headlines. But yeah, no, this is that Rode mic that you'll probably see in every other review video, maybe. I don't know. I like it a lot. This is really. I used to have a different mic that was I would say a very budget mic, and it served us well for like a year or two. But that's when I realized that I used the wireless mic enough that it was time to upgrade a little bit. But yeah, that AI pin thing is it an AI? I don't even know. I don't know what it does either. I just know that it got really bad reviews, and then people were fighting about that on Twitter for a little bit. But that was all I saw. All right, wait. I gotta read your seltzers. The fact that you chose to claim those, you deserve. Oh my God, there's so many. There's so many seltzers being distributed. So many seltzers. Oh my God. Here we go. Lauren, I hope you enjoy your 17th seltzer. Kara, sorry. Enjoy your 10th seltzer. Sakura Luna, enjoy your 2nd seltzer. Lily, enjoy your 263rd seltzer. Lucy, enjoy your 13th seltzer. Caroline, enjoy your 12th seltzer. Mule Hoopla, enjoy your 2nd seltzer. Man, I haven't seen the Hoopla thing go off in a while. Maniac, enjoy your 236th seltzer. Demende, enjoy your 8th seltzer. And was it Ihasa? I feel like this is how did I say it the first time? Because enjoy your 2nd seltzer. You have a 1st seltzer too. I mean, you had a 1st seltzer, which means I asked this question before because I know myself. And Softy Froggy, enjoy your 14th seltzer. Megs, enjoy your 145th seltzer. So many. And Zay, enjoy your 130th seltzer. We're gonna be making, okay, once for like the 15th time that I'm repeating myself, I'm so sorry. I say things over and over again because I'm constantly thinking, I don't know. There's a lot of noise in my head all the time. And usually it's just me talking out loud, but I just turn on the camera and then we're streaming and I talk out loud in front of you. But we're gonna be making stuffed peppers today. We're gonna be filling them with rice, ground beef, some spices. It's good breath, honestly. I kind of needed that. We're gonna be putting ground beef, cheese, some spices, and rice in them. I haven't done this before, so we're gonna see how it goes. But like I feel like it's not gonna be too difficult to mess up. If you want to see one of the recipes, I basically like I looked up a couple different recipes for this one. We're gonna loosely follow it a little bit, but it's basically if you do excellent recipe, then you'll get like the recipe that's closest to what we're gonna be doing. I'm not following a real like. When I do, maybe the recipe will end up turning out better than this. I don't know. Eventually, the magic of Hollywood. But how do you keep your kitchen so clean? I honestly, I mean, like I do have my stuff here that I washed this afternoon. Honestly, I clean it a lot. I get overwhelmed with when my kitchen is too dirty. It's kind of like that feeling. I don't know if you get that same feeling like a lot of people are in the kitchen at the same time. But like I clean my kitchen a lot. I've been trying to like get better at cleaning like efficiently, where like if I'm like cooking something, especially if I'm cooking stuff on stream, I'm more like lax with it because like I don't want you to watch me clean too much. And then I also don't want to use like an absurd amount of paper towels, especially if I'm gonna like continue dirtying the surface. But I do clean pretty much. Also, maybe it's a procrastination thing with other things, but I do clean a lot. I wipe, I don't have to wipe these down that often, but like they do get like fingerprints and stuff for like down here because of like the way that they open. So I take a little, I have a little bottle over there with some, I think isopropyl alcohol in it. I filled it up a long time ago, some type of alcohol, and a little rag. I have a bunch of, these rags that you see here, I have so many of them, and I swap them out constantly. And I use like a rag like that and I wipe it down and then it gets rid of the fingerprints because the alcohol like evaporates so quickly. I learned that with the glasses up here, you can't see. You can see the reflection, so you see these balls. Sorry to keep saying balls. I actually did not say it that much today. I say it a lot in other streams sometimes, unfortunately. But like the way that I clean like glass decor is with a rag and some alcohol because again, it helps not leave streaks and stuff. At least that's what's worked for me. But I don't know, maybe other people have better ideas. I live in an old house that frat boys used to, my God. Anonymous, thank you so much for getting 5 subs. What? Oh my God, I actually have no idea. I have no idea, I don't know what's even heard for this. I have not set up this scene for a while. I haven't seen that in so long. Oh my God, detergent. Thank you, Anonymous. I see a wink by detergent. I'm assuming, I'm making assumptions here, but thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs. One went to Kirsten, to The Jig Is Up, to Hula Hoopla, to It's Marie, and to Marshall Dillon 215. I hope you all enjoy the month of emotes and no ads and emos and no ads. But truly, thank you so much, Anonymous thank you so much, Anonymous, officially Anonymous, for the 5 gifted subs. I really do appreciate it a lot. That was really generous. That was really kind. And whoever you are, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, we'll get started. All of the emos, all of them. The closet is kind of getting full though. We're gonna start storing the coat check. The ass coat check is filling up. And none of the ass, yeah. I don't know where to put them anymore. It's just, we're running out of space. This is a studio. Sorry, I was in the middle of reading this one here. God, the knock. I get so self-conscious about my shouting over here. So I live in an old house that frat boys used to rent for years, and I dream of a clean, beautiful kitchen like this. Oh God, are there holes in the wall, or is that just a rumor? I like to know. The knock, literally, it makes me piss myself all the time. I am sweating so much, so I'm getting like half the sensation, but as if it's all happening up here. I need to stop talking sometimes. Oh my God, detergent! Thank you so much for the 50 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. I need a bigger apartment so that I can have more studio space. Yeah, exactly. And then we have at least only to store the ass that comes with the subscription because it's a temporary collection, honestly. So it does clear out. It clears out every month, but it does end up filling up a little bit too. Oh my God, also detergent. Thanks so much for the 45 bits. And Giselle, I hope you enjoy your 349th seltzer. Oh my God. Oh yeah, they're the tokens that come with it. But yeah, I honestly, like, it's kind of funny. This is, I feel like I have, as a singular human here, this is I don't even need any more space. It's actually very convenient that it's as tight. It's not even as tight as I feel very spacious here. It also can be like my lack of decoration. You'll see more of it because once we do our sewing stream, which is hopefully going to be soon, I've been working on that and I got the right cables for it now. You'll get to see that part of my apartment, which is like my stream setup is in that direction, and then my sewing station's over there. But yeah, all of my blinds and everything are closed though, so there's only so much you'll be able to see. But yes, thankfully no holes, but it has just not been maintained or deep cleaned, and it's just so old. Got it. I do need to clean my floors. The one thing, I clean everything. I wipe everything down. I vacuum every day. I like to vacuum. I like to clean. I like to clean a lot. I don't know. I don't know what it is, because like when I'm like at my parents' house, when I grew up at my parents' house, I kept like my space clean, but I didn't feel as like I think that once I moved out the first time when I went to college, that's when I started being like very clean on my own, like self-sufficiently clean. I want to say, and like my mom definitely kept like a very clean house. My dad is pretty. I mean, he was always working. But I definitely like now, like when I go home, I'm the clean. Me and my mom, like we get along over how like clean we are. But I think I'm the cleanest one in the house when it comes to like, when I say the cleanest one, I mean like in terms of cleaning up after myself. My parents are more, they'll like dirty stuff and they'll leave it on the side, and like they get to it like eventually, but like in a reasonable amount of time. Like by the end of the day, things will be clean. Sometimes right afterwards. Yeah, my mom works really, really hard when it comes to like cleaning stuff. My dad, me and my mom have gotten him to a place where he now he takes over a lot when it comes to the cleaning, especially in the last couple of years. My parents kept my home like a museum, and I struggle so much with it. I wish I was good at cleaning. It's like a balance, because on one hand, like I've learned to accept. Like there was a moment in my life when I when are you gonna invite me over eventually? Eventually. Oh, it's been so long. What was I gonna say? I reached a point in my life where I realized that like just keeping things clean doesn't mean they stay clean, because like there's always like dust circulating. Like I was very confused when I saw dust, just like how dusty my counters and surfaces were the first time that like I had my own space, like my own like room, because I was like, I don't get it. I didn't put anything here. This has been like vacant. Why is there dust on there? And then I realized, what is this? Oh my God, I forgot about the glitch mode thing. I totally forgot about these. Oh, I was gonna hit them too. Wait, okay, at least you can still hear. Hold on though, I gotta do something with this. I totally forgot. I need to, I gotta pause those. Oh no. I forgot I had to pause those because they mess with my stuff that I'm not ready for the that I don't have set up for the kitchen setup. All right, we'll get started. Thank you, Frank Ocean, for that. Let me find another playlist. Let's get this one going. I have a playlist for this. I'll put the same one that we had kind of last time we were cooking. This one's kind of nice too. But all right, well, we'll continue in this. Let's get started, I think. Delicious. Also, Giselle, how are you today? Hi, Lily. Also, hi, Detergent. Happy Monday. I can't believe it's Monday. I can't believe I'm cooking on a Monday. I mean, I cook every month. I cook every day. Sometimes I do like cook like, what's the word? I don't want to say like lazy. I mean, I guess like, yeah, like lazier meals. I often like, I do have like my quick go-tos. But like, I don't usually do like a bigger cooking thing. The preemptive sword, I thought about it this time. Also purchased 390-second seltzer. All right, let's do this. Let's grab our, this is going to be our saucepan. Saucepan is what it's called. Okay, cool. I didn't remember that. And then we're gonna grab this, which is my grain washer. I'm free of being the model of LaCoy tonight. You may mod too. The more balanced, the merrier. And then we have our rice. Gonna fade away into sleepy time, and Laura can fall asleep. But have the best time cooking. Thank you so much, Kara. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you sleep well. Hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Hope you have if anyone who's dipping or going to sleep at any point. Hope you have a wonderful week this week. I keep forgetting that it's the beginning of the week. Rice is such an S tier food. So here's the thing. This recipe, I really only need one. I want to make 2 cups of rice. Let's make 2 cups of rice. Oh wait, why am I doing, I forget that I have another camera. Let's use it, maybe. An idea. A brand new idea, by the way. It'll go, maybe, eventually. There we go. It's a little crooked, but we can fix that. There we go. That's 1 cup of rice. Let's do a 2nd cup. All right, I gotta fill this up. You know what, let's actually go wide again because I'm gonna be washing this now in the sink. This is the one part that you can't really see that much. I do still have another bag of rice that is like the rest of this. You're not really gonna be able to see this part much. I don't know if I should mute myself for it, but I'm gonna be washing this here. Totally a studio, it is a studio. It's so funny, it has like the double, it's got that double meaning. I love calling it a studio. I mean, it literally is anyway. All right, let me see, how loud is that spiking? That's kind of loud. Wait, I'm gonna shut up for a second. How loud is this for you? This is a stretch for me, I'm not gonna lie.
5, 4,
Ooh, you got a bomb.
3.
There's also, this is jasmine rice, so it's a longer grain rice. I believe that jasmine's always long grain. I recently learned about like the different lengths. I never really paid attention to it until I started shopping for rice on my own. I've never actually bought a medium or short grain rice knowing. I feel like I always ended up getting like jasmine rice, or I always ended up getting like long grain rice. But I do want to get, I feel like I want to get like a short grain rice. I haven't seen as many recipes with like medium grain, but like a short grain rice I've been seeing some recipes for, and I definitely want to play around with that more. Sorry, I know like my posture here is not, I'm like, me and Gary have the same silhouette right now. But I'm trying so hard to keep the microphone away from the sink. It's gonna get confusing, so I'm gonna lurk. No, I mean, I totally feel free to lurk, but no pressure at all. Low, medium, loud, not terrible. Okay, cool. You know what? It's gonna be. I feel like I need to lift the leg to like balance out my back. All right, let me just do this. I've not been actually looking at what I've been rinsing. All right, how are we? Is the water running clear? That's my real question. All right, I think that's looking okay. Let me also reduce that, turn that off. All right, let's grab our thing here. I don't mind being demoted. I don't, whatever y'all want. There's no, it really doesn't hurt at all. It helps, if anything, to have multiple. Also, thanks, you're a 270-second seltzer. All right, here we go. I know you can't see this yet. I'll show you. So I've been like playing around. So every now and then I look up, when it comes to like cooking especially, every now and then I look up like how to do things that I already claim to know how to do. And rice is one of those things. I've made rice countless times, like, you know, on the stovetop. I've used a rice cooker a bunch, but when it comes to making it on the stovetop, I made it plenty of times here. And when it comes to the water ratio, I'm gonna actually slide this here. I normally just do like the little finger trick, but I've been getting like kind of different semi-consistent results, but I've wanted to see like, is there anything I could do that's better than the way that I've been doing the finger trick so far? So the last time I did it, I followed the instructions of just doing a 1-to-1 for 2 cups. They did say that it doesn't scale that way. So it's not always a 1-to-1, but they said for like 1 to 2 cups, like 1-to-1, like will help you get like less, you know, it'll give me the texture that I'm looking for, and I got that result last time that I really liked. So I'm gonna try to do that this time too. All right, that's about 2 cups. So 2 cups of rice, I'm gonna go 2 cups of water. And let's see kind of how high that goes anyway. Would this have been the amount that I would have put in beforehand? Honestly, it's not that far off than what I would have done naturally. Here we go. All right, so now I'm going to take this. I am gonna cover it right now just because it heats up quicker. It's not gonna matter as much. I am gonna need to notice when it's boiling though. I'm gonna put this on the stovetop and I'm gonna bring it to a boil. I'm gonna bring it to a boil. I put it on the smallest burner because convenience-wise, it's gonna be nice because we're using a large cast iron pan today. And I wanna put that one by the window just in case. Basically I'm gonna set that, once it starts reaching like a boilish simmer, really more like a simmer. Oh, it's like a kind of a boil. Once it starts like bubbling, then I'm going to, then I'll reduce the heat down to like a low to medium, because again, it's on the small, so I'm probably more of like a low though. And we're gonna let that vibe for like 20 minutes. Once that's done, I'm gonna turn off the heat, give it another 5, then I'm gonna uncover and we're gonna play with it. It's gonna be delicious, fluffy rice, hopefully, maybe. I forgot the recipe command. Oh, it's okay. I put it in the title specifically for this reason, because I anticipate foregoing it too. Let me bring this here. I'm gonna enable one of these. Where is it? I want to enable, where are you? I know you're out here. I think this one. No, not that one. Where's the spicy? Here we go. Okay, nice. And we're here. Everything is fine. Everything is the same. You got all the pepper colors. Pretty peppers. I feel like SpongeBob. I mean, I know that was the goal. Honestly, I picked the multiple colors on purpose. All right, you ready? Let me put this playlist for a sec. Let's do. Yeah. And I'll just leave that on like a nice little shuffle. Okay, sick. What do we do first? So we're making the rice. I guess I'll wash. Do I want to do the peppers? Let's do this. Let's wash the peppers. We'll start chopping them up. Not chopping them up. We'll cut them up. We'll put them in the pan. Let's also preheat the oven. I'm gonna preheat the oven to 350. You're just gonna have to trust that that's what I'm doing. So if you don't think that I'm preheating to 350 and I'm preheating to something else, you keep that to yourself. You don't bring that energy in here. Okay, thanks. I am going to swap the rack though. I'm gonna lower the rack though, so it ends up being in the middle. I think that's going to be more beneficial for me. All right, let's go middle rack. Preheating to 350. I'll leave that in the sink. We're gonna take our peppers. I am gonna wash our peppers. What we could actually do is let's chop, before we bring the peppers here, actually no, we should do the peppers so that we have them ready, because these are gonna be for the ground beef. Everything there is gonna be for the ground beef, so I'm gonna leave these handy over here. I'm gonna get the peppers ready. Let me also get another tray so that we can put these in the oven comfortably. I definitely remember where all my trays are. They're somewhere. Found it, knew it was here the whole time. Don't ever doubt me. This is what we made the tres leches cake in. I haven't used it for anything else since, so huge moment for us. All right, so let me wash these. Let's just bring the plate real quick. Don't fall. Let's lower that. By wash, I mean really just kind of giving it a rinse. I don't really know if there's much I can do for it at the moment. I hope they're still good. They have been chilling for like a little bit in my fridge, I'm not gonna lie. There was a chance that they would not have made it this far, which is another reason why we are making this now. Open the screens for scary games. How do we mute a mod? No, I'm totally kidding. That was so real. I genuinely can't, I need to, like, I want to fix that. That's the worst part. Because I think about this all the time. All right, we're gonna take this knife. Let's get our other camera view in here. Where are you? What if I went to like this? Is that gonna, there we go. This reminds me of TikTok, but I'll take it. I like it. All right, so we're gonna grab our, so we have 3 peppers. This recipe kind of calls for 6. I think we're gonna be good with 3. I don't think we need to like try to make one. This pepper is kind of large compared to like these. These are much smaller. You can see it in, you know, a little size comparison there. So like if there are any that we can kind of maybe cut differently and stuff it like horizontally, it would be the red, but for now, let's do this. We're gonna cut the top of this off. We have the inside. I think this looks okay. And now I'm going to take out what I believe they call this the ribs of the pepper. There we go. Get over here. All right, we got that little bit there. I am going to be bringing the garbage beside me. Now I'm just going to get a better cut. Just kind of clear this out a little bit. I'm going to try to not do this too impatiently so that I don't cut through the pepper and create a hole in it. I mean, either way, when we stuff it, it's not like we're stuffing it with like liquid. It's gonna be like pasty rice and tomato sauce and ground beef. Come here. All right, I did not do that cleanly. Get the seeds out, any leftover seeds. That's fine, that looks pretty tasty. I'm not sure what to do with these little scraps, but I'll put them on the side for now. I did see in one of the videos that I watched, this was the Preppy Kitchens video, they were like, they might end up a little bit crooked at times, so you can use the tops as like wedges to like level it out, but this one doesn't seem that crooked. I think that's the size, but we'll see what I do. I'm gonna snack on that probably. I do think that the rice is boiling. I'm just kidding, I lied. It's kind of getting there. What I am going to do is I'm going to, let's bring that up a little bit with the heat. Give that another minute and then we'll get to it. Anyway, I think this one's good. Let's put you back on the plate. Let's grab you. And let me see, like, yeah, because they are a little bit crooked. Oh, this one looked a little straight. That was kind of okay. This one's got something growing in it. That doesn't look like a good sign. It's got a little baby. Is that a leaf? I pretend I do not see it. Just gonna cut this off. So here we're just kind of clearing it out. And this is where the pepper's gonna get stuffed. There we go. Looks pretty empty. I'm gonna put this one down on the plate over here. Slide this down. And now we're gonna grab our red pepper. Really at me. God. Let me wipe this down. All right, that's gotta be. All right, that is getting all crumbly, so now I'm gonna lower the heat. Down. All right, the heat is lowered. Let's do this. Alexa, set a timer for 18 minutes.
18 minutes, starting now.
Thank you. I'm going to lower your volume though because you can accidentally dox me at some point, and that's a very audible sound. Oh wait, but I'm going to need you for the timer. All right, it's 10:05. We'll remember this. We're going to cut you down like this. Chicken, enjoy your 46 seltzer. I will do my best, and of course, for mods. Oh. I don't think it worked last time, right? Also, Queen Terry, thank you so much for the follow before. I just saw that. But I can do it from here. You could try. It would be set timer. Okay, it didn't work last time, so then. Good reminder, though. I'm going to write this down because, like I said, I don't remember things. I write them down. Add timer command for mods. I don't know why that doesn't belong to mods already. That's definitely mod worthy. All right, here we have our red pepper. Here we go. And then we got one more. Just try not to stab through the bottom, you know. Although I think it would still work. There we go. Sorry, I did not mean to hit my knife. All right, all of the seeds are out. I don't think these inner parts are necessarily usable for my current purposes. I'm probably going to toss those. I am. I'll do that. That one I'll remember from the timer commands. I'm just going to add them all for you. For mods. Yeah. I love a good snack. Peppers are so good. Bell peppers are so good. Okay. So I saw something about pre-roasting these for about 20 minutes. Perfect timing. I forgot that you can hear the crunch. So let's do this. Let's move you up, put you down. And I saw something about pre-roasting them. I don't think these are gonna stick to the bottom, but just in case they do, I'm gonna do this. I don't know, maybe these are things that just don't stick to the bottom, but I've been seeing people say spray the bottom. I'm just gonna put a little bit of vegetable oil, just kind of coat the bottom. And I'll leave this handy. I just need to remember to not use this for something because it's covered in oil. So I'm gonna put them like this, and I'm gonna put these in the oven for about, look at them slide, like ice skating. I'm put these in the oven for about 20 minutes to get that pre-roast. And hopefully these should be able to survive 40 total minutes, I think, is what most of these recipes kind of summed up to. So I think the 20 minutes now, then we make the meat, and then we stuff these, put them in for another 10 to 15, and hopefully we'll get a nice result without them getting too soggy. So let's bring this over here. I'm going to bring this, you won't be able to see it. Okay, that's already fallen. And I want to put you, okay. Come here. Oh wait, I was supposed to fill this with some water. Let's do that. Let me manually do this. Oh, there goes that oil plan. All right, so I'm filling that with some water. I don't know, people say it helps. Every time I looked at the reviews for the recipes that mentioned to do this, they were finally, people who do this because the other way doesn't work for me. And I'm like, nice. I love when someone comments like, finally, the real way. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. For some reason, this looks trustworthy. I don't know anything about these recipes, except I love them. I'm gonna set a timer here for about 20 minutes. And I'm going to have it keep the, actually I'm gonna do oven off. Well, we'll have it, I'll keep the oven temperature. Okay, so, I am going to keep these. I'm going to toss these though. The inside little scraps. Let's put you on the side. We're gonna go back to this because we need to prepare our it's emotional support oil. Yeah, that's the purpose that it served, kind of, for a minute. Also, enjoy your 240-second seltzer. And Ticklish Pizza, enjoy your 30-second seltzer. 11-11. Yes. All right. I wonder what's better, cutting them like this. Flatulence. I miss the farts. I forget that like they can just be triggered whenever. All right, we need 6 cloves of garlic. We're gonna make way more than that. I think we need 3 cloves of garlic, but we're gonna do like 6. Or how many do I have here? I almost just ate this thinking it was pepper. I need to slow down. One more crunch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just do it all. I really want to get one of those like chopping, like large chopping knife things. It's like a rectangle that like you like press down on and they use to like scoop ingredients. They'll like slide it under, like lift all like the, yeah. Garlic supremacy, truly, it's so good. It's so good, but like once it touches heat. Because I keep like every couple of months, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna have like I have a little piece stuck in my finger. Let me just eat it instead of like washing this off. And it's not what it is, you know? It really does undergo like it goes to like metamorphosis. Although it should be appreciated in its caterpillar form. Just peeling this. I have nothing against garlic, but I really do like the experience of chopping. I think when you're making recipes that aren't heavily involved with a lot of other ingredients, maybe that's why I like use it. Like I love the experience of chopping garlic. I think if I had to do like 50 other things, then I would be like, all right, I want a shorter experience here. I want a shortcut. But because like these recipes aren't that involved relative to like how involved like a recipe could be, which really has no bounds. That's probably why I'm like okay with it. Not even okay with it, why I like prefer it. But like honestly, it is kind of nice that, you know what? I think I like chopping the garlic. I think like it's like chopping vegetables. So having getting peeled garlic, I would skip the peeling step. I would be happy to skip the peeling and just get to the chopping, because this part is like feels like extra work. But when I'm doing things on stream, everything is fun because like it's more about like hanging out than anything else. Like the cooking is just an extra little bit for it. Oh, hi Sterling. Oh, hell yeah, the ultimate plan. I know it's not Wednesday, but it reminds me of the Wednesday walks from several years ago. All right, let's throw you out. Oh yeah, also, there's a raffle right now too. We can even go bigger. That one could be we could do another one for like 30 after that. 11, no. Also Corpse, enjoy your 171st seltzer. All right, we're almost done peeling garlic. We got like 2 more pieces left. With the lyrics to that dick is golden. It's a golden lyric. All right, let me just get this down here. It's going to go to my check. I don't give You're calling me stingy. Oh, like this is one of those times where it's the number's high. What I usually do for calculating the raffle amount, so I usually do it on the hour, like on the hour of stream-ish. So it's like once we've been streaming for about an hour, and then I'll do it like on every hour of stream approximately. There are no hard rules to this. We made them up. And then I'll take the total number of people in whatever viewer count shows, you know, no matter what it includes. I don't look at who's in what list. Like this is just like the default Twitch thing. And then I usually double that, and then I'll do something like that. So if there are like 10 people in here, then I'll probably do a 20, maybe a 25K, depending on just whatever comes out. If there are like 50 people in here, we just go straight to 100. And that way it scales with the number of people that could possibly enter. And then this part I don't control. This is how Stream Elements works. The more people that join, that enter the raffle, the more winners there are. So I believe, I don't remember what the thresholds are. They're publicly available. Let me take that little top piece off. I don't remember what the thresholds are for it, but like if only like 3 people enter, then I believe it'll be 1 winner. If there are like 10 people that enter, I think there might be 3 winners. Chop you. Garlic is a thing that I sometimes get too comfortable chopping, and I end up, come here, get on there. I need to sharpen this knife so badly too. I'm starting to notice why knives need to be sharpened. People I saw that were active, yeah, that one works too. Or sometimes I poll, and whoever answers first determines the poll. It's a good, that's another fun strat. Again, there are no hard rules with this. Here we go, let's. Do. Once I get the big pieces cut, then I start getting to like the actual mincing, or we really kind of just we are just chopping it mainly. This feels like Cooking Mama. Those sounds were very Cooking Mama-esque. That's a tip. That was a sentence. Hold on, you're kind of big. Get over here, okay. Gonna bring this down. It's funny because every time I push it off, so much of it sticks to my finger. How's our rice timer looking? I say that as if I'm going to hear an audible, an audible response. I need to look at the actual timer. 5 minutes. Oh, very nice. Thank you. That fart was pretty audible. I actually understood the message in the fart. What would happen if every person on Twitch entered? Would it glitch? If every person on Twitch entered? Oh, in the chat. Oh, no, it would work. I don't know how many people. I think it might cap out. So the number of winners, that's a Stream Elements thing. The value is a me thing. And I think I currently have the value set to it can't do raffles more than 100K. I think I could increase that cap in Stream Elements itself. That's something I can customize. But I don't think I can customize the number of winners per. Except I can make it only 1 winner. So there's a separate command called sraffle for single raffle. So raffle, !raffle is really an alias. It is another name for a command that is actually mraffle for multi-raffle. So whenever the raffle starts, you'll notice it says the multi-raffle has begun, meaning it will have a scaled number of multiple winners in most cases. Oh no. come back. There we go. All right, we're chopping this somewhat finely. It could definitely be way more fine. Like this isn't minced. This is definitely still chopped. But this might be okay. It doesn't say to mince garlic. It really does say to just like, I don't even know where we're supposed to cut the garlic. Probably though. I always chop up my garlic. Are we able to multiply the commands? So for the sounds, like boom and fart, those are fully, I coded those, so I can make that. I can make you be able to multiply them. I could, see this is the thing with it, is there's so much power. Let me lower this heat more. It's looking dangerously high. There's so much power with, what was I doing? Oh, I was gonna grab you. With coding, like your own commands. I mean, I don't code all of them. So Streamer bot lets me code a bunch of them. But I can like do things, there's no limit. So I can make it where you can like type in, exclamation point fart times like 1,000,000 and have it play it without any limits, trying to play it 1,000,000 times at the same time. And I could fry my computer. It wouldn't fry my computer. What it would do is like it would like freeze it. So like it wouldn't break any of the hardware. My hardware would never break. There are like limitations in place that like are beyond my control even. So I won't push things to the point. Nothing will get pushed to the point where it breaks, but things will get pushed to the point where they just like stream will freeze, and maybe I won't be able to use I maybe need to like shut down my computer to like be able to do stuff again because too much of my resources are being used where like it can't even continue enough to like know how to move my mouse. Anyway, we've chopped up our garlic. I'm gonna leave this handy on the side. I'm going to slide all of this to the side of my cutting board. I'm gonna bring all of that here. I'm actually going to take you. Sorry about the sounds. I'm gonna rinse off my knife because it does have some sticky pieces of garlic to it. And what we're gonna do is we're going to, once the timer finishes, which looks like it'll be happening in about a minute. Honestly, I set the chat timer a little bit after the real timer, so once my smart device timer, I won't say its name right now so it doesn't answer me, goes off, I'm going to turn off the heat on the rice, and I'm going to set another timer for about 5 minutes. And then after the 5 minutes, we'll take a look at how the rice looks, and we'll leave that kind of handy on the side. For the onion, I am going to, let me see, we're stuffing the thing, so I think I should dice this. Did I get a message about today? Oh my God, wait. Oh, you did the placement test today. So I passed reading by a lot, but failed math by a lot. Social studies and science, I mean, if it helps, let me read this first before I say stuff. Social studies and science, and I missed by 1 point, so I'm gonna take a late refresher on those two and math test, the actual test for reading. So when you say Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Starting now.
Cool. Okay, Alexa, stop. Let's do this. Set timer. I'm gonna make this 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Yes, nice. Like the timer command, I programmed that. There's actually a website. This is a website. I don't know, I could make this happen on my own. I've coded a timer, like the timer that you see. Anyway, this timer is a website, and I basically populate the URL. I parse the numbers when I type it in or when I say it. I can also use my voice, but sometimes it doesn't capture it. And then I take the numbers from that command and I put it in the URL of the website. And when the website loads, it loads this timer counting down from that total amount of time. So when it comes to like the placement, you said you missed by 1 point. Does that mean that you have to take them again in order to place? Or does that mean that you need to take them again in order to place in the placement that you want to place in? So much attitude for those reminders. I mean, I'm like kind of, I was more mean to my Google Home, to be honest. She's rather new. I didn't have her before. Also, Ivy, hi. Let's do, I think I'm gonna dice this. Do I wanna dice you? I think so. Let's cut you from root down, I think. Yeah, I'll do that. Yes. Come here. I might only need like half an onion. We'll see. I'll keep I'll keep this handy on the side. Let me have another pepper for a snack. A little crunch. How's your day today, Ivy? I can't tell if I'm getting sick or if I have like, my mouth is like irritated on the roof as if I burned it, but I don't remember burning with anything. But it's not like the canker sore, so this is different. It's not like the sleep thing. But the other day, when I was thrifting, I got hit at one point where I'm like, I feel like I just got hit with a wave of like, is sickness approaching? And it wasn't being out, and like I wore my mask for all of it. But I also like, it wouldn't have even been from, you don't get sick like from the moment. It was definitely from days prior. But I don't know what it could, I don't know if I'll get sick. I think I would feel it by now if I was, but I got like the whiff of it. And my mouth usually is an indicator that like something is up with my body. Let's cut you. So let me see how I want to do this. Usually when I dice, I slice there and then I go down, yeah. I want to get better at slicing, so they always slice along like the lines, but I feel like it's so hard to do that at the start. Because like you're going at such a side angle. And I basically just need to cut this far enough, but without breaking this, without crossing this path here, so that kind of holds it together, keeps it stable for me. This knife also, again, can use some sharpening. Don't worry, I'm paying attention to the angle that I'm cutting at. So I don't end up cutting my finger. Let me do this, let's bring you here. Okay, so now that's there. Ready for the fun dicing, hopefully. Ooh, yeah, that part detached. I gotta hold that still. Move you over here. Let's get this, and then whenever you reach the end, like here, I'm already reaching like the shaky part. That's where you just. That's where you don't use the same strategy just for the sake of it, because if you're ever cutting something and it doesn't feel comfortable, the first thing you should do is stop. That's what I learned. Never cut when you're not feeling comfortable with your hand position. If you don't feel certain about how it's going. I think it's a good amount of onions, honestly. I'm gonna toss into meat. It's gonna be a pound of meat, pound of ground beef. I think half an onion will do it. How's that timer going though? It looks like it's almost there. I'm gonna grab this, and I'm going to put this half onion in here, and I'll use that probably tomorrow. My timer's gonna go off momentarily. I'll put you in the fridge. Now I don't have to think about you. I recently chopped my own lettuce, and oh my god, I nailed it as soon as I did 0. Alexa, stop. Let's check our rice. She looks beautiful. Look at her. Okay. This is her right now. I'm gonna fluff her up. I'm gonna use a fork because I don't have a rice spatula. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible because this is very heavy. Yeah, she's looking good. She's looking good. All right, I'm gonna fluff this up on the stove. But this is looking nice. Whew. That wrist action, okay. Oh, honestly, I realized this thing doesn't even get, okay, the handle doesn't get hot. I forget that this is like it's like a budget version of like stainless steel, but it honestly works well. Oh yeah, that rice is looking very nice, very steamy. And what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to scoop that rice out. And put a little bit in my mouth. All right, timer off. That work? Oh, hell yeah. I got about 45 seconds till the peppers are done with their initial roast. Let's do this. Let's grab a big bowl to put the rice in, which I'm gonna put the rice in here. Slide this forward, put this here. I'm gonna use this paddle for it. And I'm going to use this For a second, I thought this was the that like Flumi mix. There's another mix that I have. So I've seen what some people do, which is kind of nice. I don't know what recipe it's for, where you take basically all of the inside of the rice, but you leave the border, and then you let it roast for like another like 8 minutes. Let me get the let's get the things out. All right. I'm gonna use the other. Let's do this. They basically you toast like that edge bit, and then you get like the crunchy border. I forget what recipe it's for though. Let me grab you real quick. Are you hot? You're okay. Just gonna grab the peppers out of here. Whew. Hot. I did not think about this. Let's do this. All right, that's fine for now. We close the oven, put this back down, and then I actually can grab another rag here. And let's put the peppers here. Behind me, which you can't even see. Let's change that. I'm all over the place. Here are our peppers, looking peppery. They look exactly the same, to be honest. They are sliding around a little bit because there's water in here. But they are hot. And that, hopefully, that initial roast will have done something. Let's get the rest of our rice out, though, while we're here, so that we ensure that we can control it. We're going to use it before it cools down, so we don't need to worry too much. And then we're going to put it in the fridge with the leftovers, at least. Oh, wait, let me show you this. Are those the Hello Kitty Crocs? They are the Hello Kitty Crocs. Hello Kitty. Whew. That was a stretch. I would bring it to the close-up camera, but it's gonna risk the food. And I didn't want to touch my shoe right now while I'm handling rice. Oh, I dropped some rice. That only means that I get to eat it. Oh, because like the perfect amount of like fluffy and like a little bit sticky, but not really. It's not mushy. It's just, this is a good, that ratio, I'm telling you, the 1-to-1 ratio when you do 2 cups of rice, I can't speak for the other cuppages, the other cup amounts, but 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of water, at least with, well, I think different rice, it's different. I think different rice brands are different, and also like when the rice was harvested. I know that rice that was harvested more recently, for example, like if it has a sticker on it or something, I heard that means that it might have more water in it already because it was so recently harvested. Got me thinking about Stardew now, harvesting rice. Oh, it's hot. We're delicious. Grab you too. And then I'll deal with this afterwards. All right, so our peppers are ready to be stuffed, our rice is ready to be fluffed, and our meat is just about ready to be cooked. So let's separate our onions. What I'm gonna do here is, I need to stop eating this. I don't, but like I should. Like we have more than enough. Let's keep the rice handy on the side. And let's cover it with this. I'm gonna leave that over here on the side. Oh, this rice, I love rice. It's so good. It's literally plain and it's delicious. All right. I'm gonna put these down here on the side. Sorry, that was probably really loud. Put those on the side. I'll bring this here. We're gonna put this in a cup. We're gonna quickly make our spice blend, and then we're going to get started with our ground beef. So let's try to grab all of you. This is what hands are for sometimes. This song almost reminded me of the A Case It Didn't Sit Right With Me dance. All right, so we have our chopped onion, we have our chopped garlic. I'm gonna put those on the side. We're gonna make our spice blend right now. For our spice blend, normally we would be using Italian blend, but we don't have that at all, so we're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it just using a bunch of different spices that I have that I think are good. I don't even know if I need garlic powder for this, but we're gonna add garlic powder because why not? You could have been a real chef in another universe. Right now I'm actually a fake chef. I'm a fake person, I'm not a real person. All right, so I got 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of oregano. Okay. We're gonna make life a little bit better for us. We're also gonna zoom in a bit. Hopefully it'll lessen that. Okay, we're gonna work with that. We're gonna focus. There. I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of oregano. The one thing that I am definitely missing from this is, wow, I heard that. That was right in my ear. I should. Here's my baby. Oh, it's delicious. I don't have any thyme. I don't have any, what's it called? This I wanted the actual leaf for, but I didn't have any. Not cilantro. Parsley? I think parsley. But again, which I don't have. All right, so I put some oregano. Let's get a teaspoon of basil in here. And then whatever we don't use, we'll just go as a side little. I mean, we're gonna use all of it. We got a pound of meat. Let's put some cayenne pepper. I feel like this does not disappoint. Yeah, it smells pretty good. I'm into it. The one thing I'm seeing if I want to use, I have some cumin here. It is I feel like it's like a distinct flavor, but I think it'll take me in the right direction. I also did get I got a can of chili ready diced tomatoes. So this is a blend of chili spices as well with diced tomatoes that we are going to be throwing in here. So like this is not the extent of the spices. Just keep that in mind. This cumin's so difficult. A bay leaf? No, I need to get bay leaves. I always see them in recipes. I have no clue what they do, but I believe in them because they're in every recipe. All right, I'm gonna go a little under on the cumin just to keep the balance. I need this to go, no matter how much cumin I use, it always stays at the top. I know I didn't use that as much, but I can't sprinkle it because of that. And we're gonna throw in some red pepper flakes as well. I won't do a lot. That way, like, I wanna see what the flavor's like, and then you can always just toss these on at the end too. Let's get a little bit, actually I'm gonna use salt and pepper on the meat when I'm laying it out, so that'll be fine. And then I'll just kind of toss this. And we're gonna get our own seltzer blend. I don't know why I forget that this literally only touched the spices. And this should hopefully add on a little bit of flavor. Again, the diced tomatoes have seasonings in them already. And then the ground meat, I believe, I don't know if it's an 85 or an 80%, but it should have some fat to give it some flavor. And these are gonna be added afterwards. So I believe it is a good opportunity now for us to switch over to the stove. So let me grab these. I'm gonna actually do this.